We're back. We're gonna fight the frickin' egg scorpion.
I don't get it. Why couldn't they have just left Brock as Toxin and kept Flash as Venom? It would have been fine.
Well, there's a good chance in Edge of Venomverse, or Venomverse, whatever they call it, that they'll have a Flash version of Venom. So
I could only hope that it would be Agent Venomverse, but
I'm sure he'll show up because they've got a Gwenpool Venom. I mean, come on.
God, that's so dumb.
Have you?
So dumb.
You go look up what it looks like, and you'll be even more surprised.
What, Gwenpool? I know what Gwenpool looks like. It's still stupid.
Okay.
Two characters that have literally nothing to do with each other. Hold on.
This boss took me forever.
Yeah, this boss took me forever too.
Like, at the very least, Spider-Gwen kind of makes sense.
Yep.
If, like,
Actually, it makes lots of sense.
Gwenpool makes no sense.
Well, I think it was made off of a joke. Basically, there was a special comic, a special cover for I think Spider-Gwen, where they made a version of Gwen where she was Deadpool. And so then they called her Gwenpool, and then they made a comic about her, and it just kind of got out of hand.
Kids, don't let your jokes get out of hand.
Well, actually, the Gwenpool book is good. That's the thing.
The idea is still dumb.
It's comic books, Alex.
So yeah,
It's comic books. Of course,
the deck
it's dumb.
Stacked. The deck is stacked.
Of course, it's dumb. It's not about how dumb the idea is. It's about how well it's done.
Nah, it's still dumb. Can't do it.
Frankencastle.
Was dumb.
Hell, Superior Spider-Man.
Eh.
That's a dumb idea on paper, but it worked.
Mind switching trope is like about as old as dirt at this point.
Yeah, but it was more the fact that they made Peter Parker look like he was dead to do it. I mean, us avid readers are well familiar with the fact that that's probably not going to stick, but the shock factor created from it was still something to see.
Well, still dumb.
Yeah, and then there's Batman Beyond, which is a dumb idea on paper. Great story. It's about the implementation, not about the actual idea.
The premise kind of dumb.
You know, the premise is really dumb. Batman in the future, but he's actually Spider-Man. Because that's pretty much what it was, let's be honest.
What, Spider-Man?
Yes, Kara was basically Spider-Man. Make no bones about this. He had the hard luck hero thing going.
That's also just because he didn't have Bruce's psychological issues going on.
Did he?
He still had one parent, so
Yeah.
he couldn't be totally screwed up.
Didn't they literally create him basically be Bruce Wayne?
God, that was.
That was fucking retarded.
Yeah, that was not the best moment of the series.
Fortunately, it wasn't actually in Batman Beyond. It was in the Justice League Unlimited or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, because they didn't think that they thought the series was going to end, so they wrote that to kind of cap off both Justice League and to cap off, Batman Beyond, which had never gotten a real ending. Ow.
But I mean, Return of the Joker works as an ending.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. And then DC was like, oh shit, people actually like this, I guess we'll do a comic book for it.
Yeah. Only
for a little bit,
they've
they were
kind
like,
of
oh shit.
they've kind of messed it up a little bit. Kind of made it a little weird. Because at one point they had Tim Drake be Batman.
For a while, they were like, oh shit, this isn't working, nobody likes this, and then they canceled it for a while, and they're like, oh, we're rebooting it again.
Yep. Now there's some weird story going on in the comics about Bruce Wayne having either died or disappeared, and someone's basically playing around with his frozen body. The Joker came back.
Again.
Again.
Again?
Well, the way that they've set this up the last story that they did for regular Batman posited that the Joker might be some sort of invincible god of chaos.
That's dumb.
It worked out for that story.
So, what,
'Cause-
he's Starscream?
Yes, he's Starscream. That's actually really apt.
Just waits for like. Just waits for Ra's al Ghul to die. And it's like Ra's al Ghul has fallen. Now I, the Joker, lead Batman's rogue gallery.
Yep. But yeah, they actually did a whole story where the Joker made a new version of the Joker toxin that was completely immune to any of the other methods that he had up until that point, and everybody got hit with it. And it was just basically pandemonium, and they basically had this great big fight in a cave underneath the city. And that was the end of both Batman and Joker for a while. Or Bruce Wayne and Joker.
That's dumb.
It was actually pretty good. It sounds dumb, but the actual story was great.
And then they had a Joker come back for Batman Beyond.
Yeah. Well, how about Jim Gordon being Batman? That was crazy. That's
Batman, Jim Gordon in a robot suit.
yeah. It's actually that worked out pretty well too, because it was still being written by the same guys that had been writing the good stories up until that point, so it didn't matter. Like I said,
That looked pretty interesting, and I would have liked to see where it went if they'd actually, you know, stuck to it.
they weren't going to stick to it. It was a palate cleanser. There was no way that they were going to keep it that way. And actually, they used that to lead into the whole rebirth thing. So
Sort of like how they weren't going to keep Dana's older brother as the next incarnation of the Joker
I don't think they kept that. No,
and blow up a bunch of people because I don't know.
I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with them pretending that didn't happen.
I think
Man,
it did
this is
still
taking
happen.
forever.
They're just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Batman stopped it, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yep.
And then Dick Grayson slept with the new Catwoman, who can turn into like 9 other Catwomen.
What? See, I didn't read all of this stuff. This is all new to me. What you're describing.
That was part of the storyline where Dana's older brother decided he wanted to be the Joker.
Okay, that's pretty mental.
Jesus Christ, is this boss over yet?
Nope, it is not over. Because so much of the boss actually relies on me getting close enough to hit him in the first place, and the game kind of cheats it, so you can't necessarily get straight to him.
God, I'm trying to remember who Catwoman Beyond stand where she got the multiplication.
Ah, like I said, I knew this was going to take more than one try.
Damn it.
Let me look that up. Speaking of things they kind of like let fall through, slip through their fingers, is Batgirl Beyond.
What?
Unless they did something with her.
I didn't even know that was a thing. See, now you make me want to go back and read some of this stuff. The actual Batgirl book was pretty good for a good while, too. You know, I'm still kind of torn on the whole thing that they did with the New 52 where they decided that she was not hurt all of a sudden. I mean, they actually had a legit reason for it to happen. They said she had some kind of microchip that controlled part of her spine. And they actually used it as a plot point, so that's actually good too, but you know, I don't know about them getting rid of Oracle. But some people would argue they probably shouldn't have left it like that in the first place, because that doesn't happen to heroes in general most of the time. But you know, if you're gonna do it and you've left it that way, why not just kind of leave it like it is? Because comic books are just kind of a consistent series of change, that's why. They change just enough to look like they're different.
I gotta look. I'm sorry, I'm still looking at the Catwoman Beyond.
Like I said, you got me curious about this now. Oh man, I fell off of the rail. I don't have any rings. I don't have any rings. This is not good.
Oh, she's the daughter of Multiplex.
Oh, that's obscure as hell. Why multiplex?
She inherits her father's ability to self-duplicate, but can only create 9 copies of her.
Aha, 9 lives. Aha ha ha. Catwoman. I get it now.
As far as powers go, I could think of worse ones to have.
That's true.
Once again, it would be a case of, hey Alex, go to work.
There we go.
And before you object again, Matt, I know exactly what I would do if I would go to work. But one thing I'm really good at is resigning myself to the fact that I have to do something.
Settling.
So if I had any clones and I told them, hey, you have to go to work because I'm the original and I get to tell you what to do, they'd grumble about it, but they'd do it.
Huh.
Because that's what I would do.
Well, the question is, what would crack first, your laziness or your resignedness to doing things?
Definitely by resignedness to doing things.
Hmm.
I mean, the other Mews might try to play chicken, but ultimately would not work out.
Come on, get close, get close! Get close, damn it! We're back in the tube again. Prepare to be skewered.
I tuned out for a second. What got us back on the topic of your clones?
Catwoman. Catwoman Beyond.
No, right, okay.
Being the daughter of a villain who can self-duplicate.
Gotcha. There was also, Black Cat 2099, who is just a clone of Felicia Hardy.
That's kind of hilarious, actually.
Spider-Man 2099 and Batman Beyond aping on each other.
Yep.
A little bit. I think she was only in one of the games, though.
Shattered Dimensions, then.
Come on.
Was it Shattered Dimensions or Edge of Time?
No,
Edge
it was
of Time.
Sorry.
It had to be, because Edge of Time was the one about time travel, and Shattered Dimensions was one about different dimensions. Also, I have Shattered Dimensions on PC now.
It was definitely Edge of Time.
It's not a bad port.
Still really disappointed that they didn't keep Dan Gilvezan as Spider-Man 29, because I think it worked way better than Christopher Daniel Barnes.
Oh, where he was basically super cheesy Spider-Man?
Yes.
That was actually pretty amusing. I'm gonna die.
It totally fits with Miguel's character.
Stryker, stop face planting through the walls.
I can't help it. Gravity is kind of a thing.
Does anybody have a Snickers bar? Because we're clearly not going anywhere for a while.
Ah, ha ha ha.
Anytime I think of those Snickers advertisements, I think of that old picture of Jesus up on the crucifix and one of the soldiers off there with a cigarette bar.
Oh dear. Oh, now I gotta go through the stupid tube again.
Tubes.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
thank Christ.
Yes! Finally.
All I can think of is that scene in Ace Ventura now.
Hmm?
Just the way you reacted.
Oh no, I was thinking Daniel Bryan, but it only works if you can see me doing it. You know, doing what Daniel Bryan does. I read a comic book, a Marvel book, where they had Star-Lord doing that. I was like, wait, what?
What, the Ace Ventura thing?
No, the Daniel Bryan Yes chant.
Oh. I don't know, I was gonna say the Ace Ventura thing probably would have fit him a little bit more.
Hmm. Speaking of which,
I still think of that movie whenever I'm at work and I see the Bumblebee tuna. Oh, right, that's what I was doing. I was going to download Retro.
Well, thank God that's over.
Yep. So, now, all that's left is the Time Destroyer, or whatever the hell it's called.
The time.
And that will be next time on Radical Bromance. That's, I think that's good for tonight, actually.
It'll be time to get this over with.
Anyway, come back for more time travel nonsense. Actually, I would say some of the cutscenes in here are probably the best ones in the game. That much I will say.
The cutscenes, yes, but the boss
is bullshit.
It leaves a lot to be desired.
At least this one, I was having fun with this boss, even though it was kind of hard. But like, the next one, not so much.
Yeah.
To this day, I still don't really understand how the Time Eater boss fight works.
It's a clusterfuck. It's the best way to put it.
Like when I beat Sonic Generations, I'm like, I just kind of shrugged. I'm like, okay, I guess I did it. I don't know what I was doing, but I did it.
Don't know what I did, but I did it. Alright, anyway. That's enough for now. Come back for the next one, but for now, go home.